First, make sure your hands are very clean and that your work surface is clean. I'm using polymer clay, which needs to be warmed up. So squish and mush and play with the clay first to get it warm enough. You're looking for the texture of chewed gum. Here I'm mixing 2 different colors to make a marbled effect. Once it's warm, you can roll it in a ball. Try to get it smooth with no wrinkles. Always watch out for little bits of hair or dirt. If you ever find any, pull them out right away and smooth it over. You don't want to get stuck with those. Start pinching one side of the ball very lightly as you rotate, pinch and turn, pinch and turn. You're looking for a pear shape, and that top part will be your head. Now I'm going to start pinching the other end of the pear, the large end. Slowly and carefully, pinching and turning. But this one's going to be longer and pointier, kind of like an ice cream cone. Here I'm tilting the tail up and sitting it down on the table so that the shape sits up like a bird. Using small nail scissors, I'm going to slice the tail so it looks like individual feathers. Pry the side ones away so you can make the middle one pointy, just with a pinch. Set the bird body aside and start on the wings. Here I'm using some purples. Make sure to warm them up first. When switching to new colors, make sure to wipe your fingers and possibly the table if it's very warm. Pinch off 2 small balls of clay for the wings. Make sure they're the same size. Roll them out a little bit just so they're long like ovals, and then squish them, but not too thin, otherwise they'll burn in the oven. Be gentle as you pry them up, especially if it's a warm day. Again, using my tiny scissors, I'm going to slice little lines, not all the way through, but just enough to make a bit of a fringe so each feather sticks out, and then pry the sides apart and point those middle ones. I'll squish it back together a little bit for strength, and then repeat with the other wing. Attach the smooth, round side of the wing facing towards the face. Squish that side down. Now you could squish the whole wing and make a very strong sculpture, but I like to let the tips of the wings fly out to make it look like he's flying. Use little scissors or even a toothpick to smush it down if you feel like the wing isn't attaching correctly. This will make it very strong. I'm now going to pinch out a little beak at the front of the face. You could actually use a separate color and make a little beak, but I find that that's the first thing to break on my sculptures over time. So this way of pinching makes it very strong. Using a barbecue skewer, I gently push into the belly of the bird while cradling the other side so the sculpture doesn't get smushed. Now I can float my bird into some plants to make a beautiful display. I baked these at 200 degrees for 30 minutes, but follow the instructions on the back of your clay. Because these are so tiny, I paint the eyes with a toothpick. Using acrylic paint, you can also paint designs, the beak, anything you like. You can also cover up some of those burns if you cooked it too much. I hope you do make these birds. They look so cool in the garden and they make great gifts. Thank you for watching.